Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Legos.
There's 2 of these movies. Did you know that? I didn't.
I do not remember a single thing about this movie existing.
I watched it with a friend and we talked about it for like 2 hours after it was over because it's such a weird movie.
I can't wait to find out if it's bad. I actually really love the first one.
Oh, everyone does.
Oh, the first one's great.
Liking the Lego movie is like part of being human.
We are here to destroy you.
They're doing the Incredibles thing. Can't wait for the time jump after this opening scene that makes this completely irrelevant. It's gonna do that, isn't it? Oh my god.
Yeah, it is.
Just go with the time jump from the beginning.
I will say this isn't the worst time jump.
Don't worry, Lucy. Everything can still be awesome.
No, shut up. That song haunts my dreams.
They did the Sharknado thing where it was like the second one.
The second part. Get it? Because Legos are parts.
Lego's actually Danish for... it's Danish.
Lego is Danish for Lego.
It wasn't awesome.
Everything wasn't awesome.
Everybody sucks.
Everything's not awesome anymore.
A league of brave heroes volunteered to chase them to wherever they came from.
My man.
Anytime a DC superhero shows up, a movie just tanks in quality, and I don't know what it is.
Except Lego Batman. Lego Batman was epic and awesome. Make sure you watch this video so we can watch all the other Lego movies, because apparently these guys really haven't.
A lifetime has passed since then.
Oh, good. It's Mad Max.
Yeah, literally. Disgruntled guy.
That song really seems to upset you.
No, it doesn't.
My mistake.
I just love how, like, basic his face is. It's so funny to me that his eyes are just dots.
He's just the standard Lego figure
It's great. I love it.
and nothing else.
Yeah, but now he's a master builder, so
So he has to be responsible and grown up and dark and gritty and awesome.
and they've shown exactly no instance in which he is still a master builder so far, so that's cool.
Oh no, his house! That was mostly underground, so it's kind of fine.
Because he had an apartment before, so he just randomly built this super nice house after the apocalypse, according to these movies.
I'm General Mayhem, Intergalactic Naval Commander of the Sistar System. Open the gate.
General Mayhem, the worst thing I've ever seen.
Just in general.
I'm genuinely like bored and I don't know why.
You're couching for an ouchin.
You're couching for an ouchin.
That was
You're seating for a beating.
nice. That was pretty quick.
You're bed for dead.
Listen, everyone. Lucy and the others were kidnapped as some sort of plan to start Armageddon.
Where we're banished for an eternity into the bin of storage.
Your mom again.
We're all gonna go into the bin of storage.
It'll be totally terrifying. Terrific.
Why are we supposed to trust you?
I'll tell you using a universal language.
I don't like Lego that looks like liquid. Stop it.
It's so fluid though.
I know. That's why it bothers me.
It's like how they, in the first movie, made everything water. All the water is made out of Legos, what I meant. And it just looked normal.
Here are some other adjectives people use to describe me. Unduplicitous, unmalicious, unconniving.
Unconniving is my favorite adjective.
That's pretty sick. Not gonna lie.
Unthawed.
Enemy ship. That's a negative. That boy is my ship. Built her myself out of spare pieces.
This is like the most manufactured thing that's ever existed. And he's like, yeah, spare pieces. Yeah.
I mean, that is what he's supposed to be. He's like the dude bro, dude bro, dude bro, dude bro.
About to do some CrossFit, Dad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go work out every single hour of every single day for every week of my life.
Guy's named Jim.
That's when I learned there was no one I could trust but me.
Whoa, that transition from his face to his face was wild.
It's such an emotional moment being stuck under the dryer.
I hate that I don't have commentary for this. I'm just watching it. I'm just watching a Lego movie.
What do you think of it so far? Where do you think it's gonna go?
I don't know. It's like
That's the problem. It's just there.
it's a little slow for a kids movie about Legos.
There's a lot more characters in this one than the first one, especially like key characters, especially.
It feels a little bloated so far, and it feels like we're watching 2 different movies because there's the 2 different perspectives, but they don't have anything to do with each other right now. Every side quest along the way to explore this guy's character. Okay.
I do agree that this movie is a little bloated.
To the Sistar System.
One thing I do like about these movies is how well they capture like the essence of like this is kids playing with Legos and not like literally just actors playing as characters that happen to be Legos.
It's not like the old Ninjago cartoons that were just like, we are Lego, but we're not. Don't notice that we're Lego. We're actually Ninjagos.
You know what's really guilty of that is the Bionicle movies.
Freaking Bionicle was so bad. Yeah, I was thinking of freaking Bionicle, not Ninjago. Yeah.
Well, Ninjago did it too, but Bionicle really did it.
So when I first saw there was going to be a Lego movie, I was like, oh God, it's going to be that. It's just going to be Bionicle, like really serious. And then it wasn't.
Batman and Ninjago movies, they don't really have like the human, like kids playing aspect, but it is still like goofy and playset vibes. It's not as direct as Lego Movie 1 and 2, where there's literally kids influencing what's happening within the story.
Yeah, I carry my tortured past and my chiseled glutes.
Batman is the best part of this movie.
That is such a quotable line.
Welcome to heck.
Everything will change.
It's great here. I never want to leave. By the way, S stands for silly now. I'm silly man.
Silly man?
He's really silly and goofy.
He's a little goofy man.
This is the best line of the whole movie. Just S stands for silly now. I'm silly man.
That is amazing.
General Zod just made homie guac.
He's a Zod said.
Is this an act of God or an act of Claude? I love Disney Pixar's Elemental.
Wait, people have seen that? You watched that? You're the only human I know that's ever thought about watching that. That movie looks like they like rubbed Inside Out and Zootopia together with some other stuff. They were like, oh, what if fire was a person? And it looked like bad.
Don't you see? They are trying to change us.
Don't worry, this song has like zero effect on me.
Batman flossing makes me want to uninstall my computer from itself. Pop that motherboard out right now.
Just take the CPU off as your computer's on.
See what happens.
Bruce?
Willis, yeah. I spent a lot of time in air ducts.
Oh God, it's the vent scene.
Every movie, Bruce Willis is just hanging out in an air duct.
Rex, do you hear a rumbling?
Planet Duplo!
Just the trash planet. That's amazing. I love that Lego's aware that Duplo is the worst thing ever.
I'm not going anywhere. All right, I stand corrected. I am going somewhere.
There's like good one-liners in the movie.
Yeah, and most of them are from Batman.
I feel like it took a long time to actually get to like real stakes and things happening other than just like them going places.
Yeah, we're what, like halfway through the movie probably?
Yeah.
The other movie literally just runs 100 miles an hour with its hair on fire. Like it literally, they're just like going from place to place to place to place.
I see what they're trying to do here with the slower paced like sci-fi epic movie, but yeah, I get what you're saying. It starts out a little slow.
I hope this leads to our friends.
Let's all go to the
Just cuts off all the action of the movie for that.
That was great.
Okay, let's address the elephant in the room.
Knew it. I knew there was going to be an entire elephant. Every kid's movie is like, elephant in the room. And then there's an elephant in the room that they don't address, but it's there.
It's such a Family Guy bit.
Me when I put a dress on an elephant that is in the room.
Address the elephant in the room.
Me when I provide a permanent residence to an elephant that is within proximity of me in an enclosed space.
Citizens of the 11 planets of the Sistar system.
Is this a wedding or a gladiator match?
Ultra, the chicken god from freaking Jimmy Neutron's gonna rise up. That's what this looks like.
Now all of our fighting has brought us to the brink of Armageddon. But this wedding can change all that. Bring us together and stop Armageddon.
Didn't you like break everything and eat people when you arrived? Like what?
It's because they were trying to fit in.
It does make sense from brother and sister young perspective, but also it's such a dumb twist.
If you guys are good, then who's the bad guy?
Double trouble. This is Alpha Wolf Bro Dog. I'm almost in
I have
Rex.
so many words that weren't real words.
They're real words to the manosphere. What are you talking about?
Is Rex the bad guy?
Yeah. They literally like said that just a minute ago.
That's really dumb.
It's because Rex was telling Emmet to break, and breaking isn't good.
They literally broke a whole civilization.
It's so lame. They would have been such cool villains. The villains were so cool, and then they weren't villains.
I still think they are. I don't agree with the movie. I think they suck and they manipulate people.
They weren't. They were just playing music and being happy.
Those were like obvious manipulation tactics in the song. Like,
that's what I don't like about it, is that they're such cool and well set up villains, and then they're just like, they're not villains. Guess what?
Are the brother and sister about to like fight? Because that's a little funny.
Yeah, and then mom's gonna be like, no, you can't have this because you're being bad. And
they have been fighting. That's the whole movie. It's just them fighting.
I was alone with nothing.
This is his Joker arc.
Basically.
It was time for me to take a step.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Like the animation.
I was real. I was no longer the naive Emmet I used to be.
I love that he's just on a string.
Yeah, I love this animation style.
Yeah, I don't like the plot, but I like it's still Lego Movie in all the other ways. Just a little upsetting. It could have been good.
Gave myself a makeover and became Rex. Radical Emmet Extreme.
Radical Emmet Extreme. Oh my god.
I built a time-traveling spaceship and blasted into the past. And I found the one person I wanted to protect.
I'm so weirded out about how time travel works, considering there's a real world.
Is this in the kid's head? Is this in his head? Did this happen? Are you Avengers Endgame as an entire movie?
Honestly.
You're like, hey, this is confusing. And we're like, yeah. And they're like, anyway.
And then this movie is like, we're making fun of how convoluted time travel is. And then they like use it as a core plot point. Yeah, it's convoluted and dumb and weird and it doesn't work. And then you're like, yeah, why did you do it then?
Because we can.
We toys can see everything.
Reach for the sky.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Bye, Woody.
Have a day.
Wait, what? No.
Yes. Roll credits. It's not a cliffhanger. You got put in storage. You're all dead. That's the end.
Everything's not awesome, but that doesn't mean that it's hopeless and bleak.
Oh my god. The first movie was not this corny.
In my heart, I believe.
Oh, shut up. This is some Disney corn. I want to build a noose to hang from when I hear this song.
I'm back, everybody.
What are you, vacuuming the box? What's happening?
She's back to life because she was put back together. That's how that works.
Stop Rex Danger Beth.
Everything's not awesome. Things can be awesome all of the time.
You didn't even try to write the lyrics within 4 meter. I hate you. Can't wait for the 7/8 version of this song with a jazz fusion band because they can't write the lyrics correctly. Your song's actually in 13/16 because...
This isn't even happening. It's all just the expression of the death of imagination in the subconscious of an adolescent.
Yeah, they're basically saying it's all in the head of the kid, but that still doesn't explain how the time travel works and how there's 2 Emmets and how that works in a toy universe.
That is also parallel with real world.
They're literally acting on their own, so it's not in the mind of this kid.
Time to go?
Yeah.
I have to pee, end the plot, we get it!
When I'm sorry I blew up the wedding and almost banished everyone to an eternity of lifelessness in a cosmic storage bin, it's fine.
Aren't you still in the storage bin?
No, they're under the dryer.
So the kids aren't weirded out by this?
No, they weren't in the basement.
Mom's gonna go, you can take the kids out of... You kids, you can take the Lego out of the storage bin now.
What dead body is this?
In there.
I'm sorry, I would be the guy that's like, hey, why are your Legos outside? That's the worst place for Lego.
Honey, where are my pants?
Hold on, was there just a honey, where are my pants joke?
Honey, where are my pants?
And then the movie's over.
All right, it went from like a 7 out of 10 to a solid 4.5 out of 10.
It was slow and boring, and then it was a little funny, and then it was just stupid.
I don't quite agree with boring. I do agree with slow.
It didn't have a great hook.
The plot just kind of breaks. And they're like, oh, the plot breaks, but it doesn't fix it.
That's sad. That's really sad.
The true Lego Movie 2 will always be Lego Batman in our hearts.
If you like this one, this is a video you should watch right here when we think of one.
Right here.
Have a day.